Huh?
The most recent, they song Straightenin is trash.
Straightenin is trash, y'all.
Trash.
It's just too light
fucking with it. That's my opinion.
Like you coming back, you are setting the tone for Culture 3. It's too light for all that. That song is too light to set the precedent for Culture 3, bro.
All right, so Culture 3, man. What y'all expecting from Culture 3, man? I told y'all what I said. I think that shit gonna be harder than Lil Baby shit. Lil Baby and Lil Durk shit. That shit getting overhyped, you know what I mean? It's a tape, like, that Lil Baby, I don't want to go back into it, but that shit is a tape that you post to like. You think you post to like it, so you like, yeah, this shit straight, I think.
So what is Culture 3 supposed to be? It's a tape you post to like?
No, it ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't no Lil Baby and Lil Durk them. It's different.
Yeah, because they've been working on it for 4 years. Lil Baby and Lil Durk just did some shit in 2 months. So yeah, it better be better. But it's not going to be. The Migos are outdated. The Migos came in the game talking about old niggas, and they are now the old niggas. Their flow hasn't changed.
Same tempo beats.
I don't feel that.
They gonna come with them same tempo beats. They gonna come with them
when
same
the last time they did that? They ain't did that. They switched it up.
And that's what they just did it on the song they just dropped, Straightenin.
That ain't the same shit.
Song, like,
that was a different vibe from them boys.
Nah, man, that's the same vibe to me.
And then a couple songs.
That song not light though. Since you talking about Lil Baby, them shit like that song hard.
It's light though.
All right, I was just making sure.
That shit ain't light like that, man.
Yes, it is. Like,
that shit better than that shit that them boys dropped.
Like the last 3 songs they dropped, didn't do nothing. That didn't do nothing. There's a song before that I can't really remember, and we damn sure no Taco Tuesday and wasn't hit no shit. It didn't
like
leave YouTube.
Said, Cardi carrying them boys because Offset ghostwriting for us.
Yo, tripping, bro.
Most relevancy is their girlfriends right now.
Yeah.
You know, Saweetie and Cardi B, and Saweetie the ex. So you know,
right? Because Quavo just put them hands on it. So
I'm tripping. Am I seeing this shit different? I don't see it like that with these boys.
The proof is in their last 3 or 4 songs they dropped, bro.
They did the song when what is it with the NBA YoungBoy? I Don't Need It. You don't like that?
Nah.
It's all right.
You don't like that song, bro? You hating on these boys, dog.
It was all right. They was capitalizing off YoungBoy hype, but that song didn't. You act like that song didn't make no waves, bro.
That song did. That shit was man, everybody fuck with that song.
No,
man.
but it made it because it's just the Migos.
So that song was all over the radio, like the Juice WRLD and NBA YoungBoy song. It didn't make that type of wave, bro.
It ain't that song. No, it ain't that song. That's a different measuring stick, though.
I'm saying YoungBoy, the highest streaming rapper on YouTube, and this is the Migos.
Not at that point. We talked about it on Bridging the Route. He was struggling around that time.
Cal,
we talked about it. We talked about it.
YoungBoy been number 1 the last 2.5 years, bro.
YoungBoy,
bro, we talked about it.
YoungBoy struggled.
When he dropped,
YoungBoy been number 1 on YouTube the last 2.5 years, bro.
How many when he was dropping all them albums and it wasn't nothing on them bitches?
All of them was hitting.
We talking about our opinion of his music, but in terms of streams, he been number 1 on YouTube the last 2.5. Me and you don't like his recent shit, but that nigga number-wise hasn't been struggling at all.
He ain't been struggling at all.
I
don't know what you been saying.
YoungBoy
ain't the biggest rappers in the game, bro.
YoungBoy ain't struggle at all.
I just want to say,
I know. Go ahead.
the proof is in the pudding, dog.
Yeah.
This nigga making every excuse for their last 4 basic ass songs. All right, this kind of proves he's hating on Lil Baby.
Most
That's all I want to say.
Straightenin, trash.
Huh?
The most recent, they song Straightenin is trash.
Straightenin is trash, y'all.
Trash.
It's just
I'm
too
not
light
fucking with it. That's my opinion.
like you coming back. You are setting the tone for Culture 3. It's too light for all that. That song is too light to set the precedent for Culture 3, bro. It's too light.
That shit ain't nothing. That shit ain't gonna be nothing. We got Drake on there. We got Cardi B on there. We got Future on there. We got Justin Bieber on there. We got Juice WRLD on there.
Right there. That feature with Justin Bieber right there let you know that it's probably gonna be a pop tape.
They need all that.
It's gonna be a pop tape.
No, Justin Bieber been on.
Listen, I bet this tape right here don't do more numbers than J. Cole the off season. And this is J. Cole. That's
what I'm saying.
His first album with really features on it, because you know J. Cole don't do features.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, I bet they tape don't do more numbers than J. Cole.
This shit finna be light, bro.
Damn, dog. Y'all think so?
Yeah. Come on, you know it. That's why
I don't know
like
it.
that. You know they tape ain't gonna do more numbers than J. Cole shit.
Getting to what that nigga said, I want to get on about that. I want to discuss that. That's partly why I got this aggression and ripping the tape, because I wholeheartedly disagree with the comment that was made today by
Go ahead. What they said, bit dog?
Offset said that the Migos popularized trap. All right.
I'm finna go home off that shit.
If you go back in time and listen to the music prior to 2013, the cadence and the flow didn't matter. It was more about the bars and what you were saying.
The cadence and the flow matter.
Now people get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and the flow is good. And I feel like we created that. We did.
Listen, wait. Listen to that though. Listen to what this nigga just said.
I feel like
listen, wait, let me break it down. We took meaning out of what people were saying, and now you can say whatever you want, and we did that.
We just
That's what you want your legacy to be?
That ain't what he said though.
That's what you just said.
He said he kind of emphasized flow and shit, bro.
And now people can say whatever they want, and it don't mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing. Jimmy,
now people can get away with
having 100 million. Don't even gotta have it.
Now people can't. That ain't what he's saying. Now people can get away with not saying nothing as long as the cadence and the flow are good. And I feel like we created that.
Come on, man.
We did.
Come on, man.
Come on, look what he attached his legacy to. But that's not the part. Go on. I just wanted to point out that that's weird. You basically saying we created nothing ass rap.
We made this trap go pop. They don't talk about that. We made trap go pop talking about selling pounds and Brits, and we hit the Billboard #1 hip hop artist.
Give them that.
We're going #1 like that.
They made trap go pop, meaning they turned trap music into pop music.
Which is my beef.
That Justin Bieber feature.
But that's my beef with it, bro. You're not making trap music.
Right.
You're making something
You're
different.
making pop.
Thank you. Like, that's my beef with him saying they made trap pop.
Next thing you know, the Migos gonna have a song on the next Trolls film.
They don't make trap music to me, bro.
No.
I don't feel like I listen to trap music. When I listen to Pee Wee Longway, I feel like whipping up a brick.
Yeah.
When I listen to Gucci, I'm hearing street lingo. Like them niggas don't make trap music. They make designer music and they throw in a whip ad lib. But like the Migos haven't really made a drug influence hit since
Pooh Shiesty is trap music, if anything.
Pooh Shiesty is more
trap than them boys.
See, the thing about Pooh Shiesty, he on this new school shit. Like, we come from getting money trapping. They come from killing.
They come from killing.
I'm my own shooter.
Yeah.
So his music is a little centered more around killing. To me, one of the main ingredients in trap is you have to be about making money off of dope, bro.
Rollo is trap music.
You said a good point before we started rapping about somebody who really took it to that level.
Oh,
really
Young
trap
Jeezy.
shit.
I mean, T.I. started it, but you go Jeezy, you really go old school Radrick Davis, you go old school Gucci, OJ the Juice Man. Them boys was really trap. That was really trap music. You feel me? I'm booming, I'm bunking, smoking all the Barney. That shit was really, bitch, that shit really had you wanting to go to the nearest drug dealer, buy a whole pound, smoke that bitch right there.
No, the reason what the important part of it is taking it to #1. Like Jeezy done had tons of platinum albums talking about this kitchen shit.
Future did too.
You know what I mean?
Future jumped in on that trap wave.
Gotti from the kitchen.
CM1, CM2, 3, 4, all the way to 8. Yeah. Gotti been on that shit.
But being that, what he said though, he did throw in pop in there.
But that what he's saying is factual. But
that's factual what he's saying on that though.
Y'all didn't blow up off trap music.
They didn't blow up off trap.
That's my beef and gripe with it. Like,
right.
That's not really trap.
I'm thinking
music,
trap.
man.
I'm thinking like Young Dolph, like he said, Yo Gotti, like real trap music. Like that's the Migos is not.
Them niggas made gangster designer
Bando
music.
when they made Bando, that ain't trap. You know what I'm saying? Fight Night, that shit wasn't trap music.
They them riddle right. They made some good music, but
it wasn't trap.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like trap is a little bit more underground, street tied. It don't have to be underground.
They made club bangers. Trap music, that trap music, you only gonna hear, you ain't gonna really hear in the club. Like, don't get me wrong, Gucci and OJ Juice Man made trap music, but you heard that shit like Empire Underground, and them ain't like mainstream clubs, you feel me? Them the type of clubs a nigga gonna get shot at. You feel me? Migos don't make that. They ain't gonna play the come on now. You all from Tampa, they won't play the Migos in Underground.
And one thing to disagree with that point, that I think what he's taking credit for, I think Future did a lot of that.
Yeah.
What he's taking credit for in terms of flow and cadence mattering so much, I feel like that's more so Future. I think y'all came with a different flow, and initially people bid it, but as far as cadence and flow mattering so much, I think that's Future. Bro.
Flow.
Future literally, niggas got whole careers off of a flow Future used on 2 or 3 songs and never touched again. You know what I'm saying? Like when Future dropped a certain song, my homeboy was trying to say, Darren, why this nigga biting Fetty Wap now? It sound like he holding his breath. I was like, bro, you remember? I got money. I got nothing. See? He did that first, but he just didn't do it again.
What's that Young Jeezy and Future? Way too gone, what the fuck am I doing? Future brought that flow out. Jeezy was the same, but Future really brought that pop trap out.
Yeah. Definitely. He actually said it on the song.
Yeah.
I put blonde in my dreads.
You feel he brought that,
He did that, bro. I think
brought that pop trap
taking credit. I don't feel like they deserve as much as credit as they think because they came in rapping differently. Not originally, but differently because they didn't even create that style like they like to say even though DJ Paul said that he already sat down with them, and they know that his brother that passed away, Lord Infamous, was doing that in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? And they're very similar.
They just made it more relevant. That tag teaming, you know what I'm saying? The bars, they made it right. They made it more relevant. They brought it back.
I think they want credit for a lot of stuff they don't deserve credit for. I think they're a great group in terms of their legacy and the music they put out. They got hits. They're going to be remembered. But the stuff that they screaming and bargaining for, I don't think they deserve credit for that. I think what happened is they came out talking shit about old niggas, and now they the old niggas, so they have to say, hey, give us our respect. And I'm trying
to figure out what old niggas they was even talking about. Because they wasn't beefing with nobody. Old niggas in the game.
When they first came out and they were trying to do their thing, people was talking about that shit ain't nothing, that shit ain't this and that shit. So that's a little bit of that shit come from that. They still feel like they want to try to put it in their face like, nigga, we still here doing this and that. I don't know who to really put it on. Who to put it on? Joe Budden or something?
I think that's even overblown though, because every generation of new young rappers deal with it. Yeah. Chief Keef dealt with the same. I remember when Chief Keef came out like an OG nigga. I was in what's the apartments on 40th? It don't matter. But an OG nigga like, man, what the fuck is that, man? Turn that shit off, man. Turn that shit. What you? I was playing some Chief Keef. Me and my homies wanted to hear it. The young niggas wanted to hear it. But that's just a part of being a young new rapper and the older generation pushing back as the guard start to change. I think they even overdo that a little bit. Like, bro, y'all got accepted so fast and so quick. Like, why are y'all even still harping on the fact that a couple old niggas was jealous? You know what I'm saying? Like,